Yo, what is going on, guys? Sabrtooth back on Madden Mobile, and today we are going to be talking all about Madden Mobile 18. So guys, with the release, or the shutdown actually, of Madden Mobile 17 coming in just about a month. Last year, I believe it was August 16th, maybe it was the August 17th, and then the game dropped on the 26th. We could be seeing a slightly different time frame this year, maybe a bit earlier. I sure hope so, because definitely can't wait for Madden Mobile 18. But today we're going to be talking about something that I definitely do want to see in Madden Mobile 18. I'm going to be doing this pretty much every single week, so you guys can get used to this series because there are a ton of things that I would love to see added. I seriously doubt EA actually watches my channel. For a second, I believe, I don't know, it was a couple months ago actually, I suggested something, and a few days later they actually did implement that into their game. It was a pretty well-watched video. I don't know, maybe that's just coincidence, but at this point in time, I don't think they're really paying attention to any YouTubers anymore. And honestly, guys, I am losing a lot of subscribers. You all know that probably. If you are watching and you do want to help out and help me stay at 25,000 subscribers, then make sure to hit that subscribe button if you have not already. Make sure to like this video and drop a comment down below saying what you guys want to see in Madden Mobile 18. Today we're going to be going over a list that I have here. Not everything, because I want to save things for other videos. But today we're going to be talking about some cool features that I would like to add, as well as some videos that I do want to make in the future. So, you guys know Madden Mobile, it's a little bit dead right now, but a game that really is on the rise is NBA Live Mobile. Now, it's a really fun game. I played it a couple months back. I didn't get too much good support out of it, but right now, guys, I made a post on my Instagram asking if people wanted to see that, and there was overwhelming support for it. Apparently people absolutely adore that game, and it is getting a lot of views, and there are some YouTubers that switched over that are really getting a lot of subscribers. And you guys know, for the business, for the channel, it is just a smart move to do it. I'm gonna be making some NBA Live Mobile videos. Hopefully you guys can support me on that, because I do want to keep growing this channel. I will be back on Madden Mobile, so no need to unsubscribe or anything like that. But if I were you guys, I might go download NBA Live Mobile, because I'm going to be doing pack opening, shopping sprees. I'm still a complete noob at the game, but I will be trying to come up with some coin methods and help you guys out as well. So hopefully you guys will go on that journey with me, and maybe we can start up some NBA Live, grow a couple thousand subscribers in a perfect world, and then go back to Madden Mobile when Madden Mobile 18 comes out. Enough talking, guys. Let's get right into it. So first thing that I want to talk about that I want to see added to Madden Mobile 18 is an option to open all your packs at once. So pretty much the only reason that this kind of got brought into my mind is, what would be cool is if you're in the store and say I'm over here. We actually do have competitor packs today. I'm just going to open up one, because these are actually very, very good packs in my opinion. This is obviously where I pulled my Marshawn Lynch a couple videos ago. So imagine I wanted to open up, I don't know, 50 of these, and I had 2.5 million coins worth, and I wanted to do 50 competitor packs. Do you know how long that would take? That would take a super long time to open these. Pro packs, it's even worse. I mean, you could spend a very long time. That was not a good pack. Wasted my money there. You could spend a very long time opening up 200 pro packs for a video on YouTube, and it would take a super long time. But what would be cool is if you went into the store, and what you said, maybe where this info button is, instead of the info button, or maybe in addition to the info button, you could flip it around, and then you could purchase multiple packs at once. So I could type in my number, I could purchase all 50 packs at once, I could say open all, and it would bring me to a screen similar to this right here in my team, where your view items is. It would bring me to a screen like that, and you could just go through all your cards just like that. Imagine how nice that would be. In addition to that, live events. Remember during Easter when people had hundreds of eggs to open, and it took you 20 minutes just blindly clicking and hoping you got something good? Yeah, we would be able to eliminate all of that just by doing that. That would work in live events, opening packs. It would just make the game a lot better and more accessible, so you don't have to waste your time doing all that, just managing garbage. Next thing, game plans. Now, a lot of people like this, a lot of people hate it. Personally, I don't have too good of a game plan. This used to be considered good, but then I just stopped playing head-to-head because I was bored of it. and now I dropped out of Hall of Fame. You guys know that already. But game plans, last year, it used to be you would just choose plays to counter against your opponent, and I did like that more. There's no kind of pay-to-win element of it, because a good game plan really does cost a lot of money to put together. So we could see that removed or just tweaked a little bit. Maybe you don't have to pay for the game plan collectibles. They give you all of them, and you can put them in as you see fit. That would be another way to do it. So pretty much just eliminating the pay-to-win aspect of the game plan. New buttons in gameplay would be nice. You guys know when you hop into a game, you pretty much have the joystick, and then you have your skill move button when you got the ball, and you swipe up to truck, swipe to the sides to juke, and back to juke as well. It would be nice to see more buttons, maybe where the skill move button is, so more like a controller where there's maybe 4 buttons there. It wouldn't have to be branded like Xbox or PlayStation or anything like that. It would just be 4 buttons set in kind of a cross shape, and you could have stiff arm, you could have hurdle, you could have spin move. You could just have different buttons so you could more accurately kind of predict which one your guy is going to do, rather than just tapping the skill move button and just whatever happens. You could really kind of take it into your own hands and make some pretty sick combos with your players. Regarding the stats in the auction house, there are some things I want to see changed. You guys know all about hidden stats, most likely. You can go online and search up players and their hidden stats and that sort of stuff, because in the auction market, say I'm looking at, I don't know, a 98 overall safety, let's say, and I want to know some of his stats, but I can't see all of them when I'm purchasing him. So he looks like a really good card on paper, but then when I actually get his card, it's not that good. For instance, Eric Weddle. Take a look at this card. When this was released, people were going crazy. It doesn't look as good now, but it was a really, really good looking card. High, or actually more mid-90s in the majority of his stats. But then you go over actually to him, and if we go to our defense now, I don't think I have him. No, I don't. I have McLeod. He's a much better card. You can see all the stats here, and even here it's not all the stats. You can see play recognition, hit power, catch, that sort of thing. Those are not displayed on the auction market, but jumping is not even shown for safeties anywhere in this player attributes. And the thing about Eric Weddle is his jump was 33, and that is just abysmal. That's worse than the worst wide receiver. That's worse than some lineman, actually, and it made him pretty much get mossed every single play. So they really need to be more transparent about their stats. Add in height, add in weight, like they do on consoles, so you can just check a player's height and weight right on the back of the card here. You can just see, oh, Cam Chancellor, he's 6'5" and he's 240. I have no idea if that's what he actually is, but it would make things a lot easier if you could see height and weight, because height does make a big difference in this game. Next thing I do want to see is tournaments. So how this would work is there just be another tab here. See live events, head-to-head seasons, leagues, and tournaments. Now, a lot of people were talking about the league versus league tournament. That never happened because EA was just slacking this year, I guess. But if you guys have ever played this other mobile game called Clash Royale, it's I'm sure you guys have pretty much heard of it. I've played it, and pretty much what there is in that, there's like a slight buy-in to these tournaments or challenges, and how it works is if you are able to get 12 wins without losing 3, then you get some sort of reward at the end. And you could do that in this game as well. You would play head-to-head drives against other players, and if you won or you lost, if you got 12 wins in a row, say you get a 90, I don't know, at the beginning of the season, it would be like an 89 overall card, and as the season progressed, it would go to 90, to 91, to 92, all the way up until you were getting 99 overall cards for your wins. You'd be in divisions and such, and it would be really cool because there'd be a slight Madden Cash buy-in, maybe like 10 Madden Cash if you wanted to do these, or the better tournaments with maybe limited time rewards. It would be like 100 Madden Cash buy-in, and it would make a lot more competitiveness in the game. And to get that Madden Cash, they're a bit stingy with that in this game. You would have daily objectives. I think there are these in FIFA Mobile, where it'd be like, okay, in season mode, score 5 touchdowns with a silver halfback. And if you do that in one day, you get maybe 10 Madden Cash, and that's enough to buy into a challenge. That would be pretty cool, and it would give players the opportunity to get some sick cards if they're just good at the game. Now, just a few more things, guys. I don't want to just go over everything that I have here, but customization needs to be upped into this game. So logos, we have some pretty cool logo options. There's actually a decent amount that I can choose from here. Right now I'm on July 4th. There are a lot of good ones, I have to say. I do like the logo aspect, but uniforms, they're really slacked on those. Pretty much all I have is this one that I bought with my points. This one, which I unlocked when I hit, I don't even know, maybe it was Prestige, you get that. And then the base Saints one, those are the only jerseys you can choose. They should have color rush, they should have alternates, and maybe you can pack these jerseys like you can in Madden, and you can sell them on the auction block, so you can buy jerseys from other teams. You can keep, I don't know, just more jerseys. That's all I'm saying. We need more uniforms and just ways to customize the game. One last thing that I want to talk about, talking about customizing the game, is actually sky and weather as well as card effects. So when you're in the game, you can't see the wind. It's always a clear day. There's never rain, there's never snow. There's really not much graphically going on in the weather department in our games, which I really think could be upped, because say you went into a season game and it was snowing and like freezing out, your players might slip on the snow. That would be really annoying, but it does happen in the NFL. Not too often, but it will happen. And maybe the players are running slower. Stuff like that. Crazy stuff can happen in the rain, in the snow. Not really so much in the mud. And when it's hot out, I mean, obviously, it doesn't really change the game too much, but it would just make it a bit more realistic. They need to up their game in the season department, because these games are too easy. You guys can see I've only taken one L like this whole season. That's because I was messing around trying to get some objectives. So they need to make season mode harder and some more rewards. I'll talk about that in another episode. And the final thing about customization is card effects. Now, what I mean by this is, if you guys remember during Beasts of the Gridiron and Most Feared, those lightning on the cards, like, that was really, really cool. And I think they should have that on all these cards. So say on, I don't know, what card can we just choose? Let's just say Easter. So some of these Easter cards, like the higher overall ones, overall cards, would have some live just moving effects on them. Maybe they're shiny, maybe those kind of zigzags in the background are moving. I just think live cards and live effects on cards are really cool, and maybe you could even customize what you want your cards to look like. Imagine how cool that would be. Say for each player they had a set of maybe 5 different photos that you could rotate your card in between, and that would be absolutely sick. I don't think they're going to add that in, but just increasing customizable options in this game would make it really, really cool. Say in 4th of July players, those fireworks in the background are actually shooting off fireworks on the card. Like, I could take this, I don't know, this Josh Lambo. I could change his photo to like a side view where he's kicking the ball and those fireworks are shooting off. How cool would that be, guys? And the shield is like shining and sparkling and stuff. That would make the game a lot cooler. It would not take that much graphics capacity to be able to do that. Obviously, on the auction market, each card would have sort of a base card art, but when it's on your team, you could change it to whatever you wanted. Guys, that is going to wrap up the episode. Hopefully you guys agree with me on some of those. I think they would make the game a ton more fun to play and just a lot cooler in general. If you guys have ideas, make sure to leave them down in the comment section down below. I am so excited for Madden Mobile 18, and I can't wait to start playing some NBA Live Mobile as well. Hopefully you guys will join me and help support the channel in that venture. Thank you all so much for watching. Go out there, break some ankles, stay hungry, stay humble, and remember, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.